Hello all, welcome to my channel. My name is Janet. Today we're going to be doing a 15-minute upper body and core workout, Pilates style. The only thing that you do need is a medium to heavy weight, depending on where you are in the journey. Obviously, you're a little bit stronger, you do a lot of weight work, you may consider to go a little bit heavier. So I've gone with 4 kilos. Feel free to go up to 6 or maybe down to 3 or 2, depending on where you are in your Pilates and workout fitness journey. If you do not have a weight at hand, you can grab something just a little bit heavier to hold on to add that resistance. For example, maybe like a 2-liter bottle of water, a 4-liter bottle of milk, if that's how much you've got, or maybe a bag of flour, provided the flour does not fly around everywhere. Now let's get started. Now today's Pilates workout will be interval based, which means each movement will be 30 seconds long with a 10-second rest in between. If you need longer than 10 seconds or if you don't need the rest, you can continue that same move for the next 40 seconds and then just continue on the next move following. Or if it's a bit too much, take 20 seconds to work, 20 seconds to rest, and see how you go and build up that endurance over time.
Okay peeps, let's start in your standing position, feet about hip width apart. We're just going to start to warm up through the body, reaching down to the floor, elongating out your hamstrings. Good. Slight bend in the knees is all you need. And then step a little bit wider and just going side to side, getting that body moving. Not too deep yet as you're just warming up through that body. And then twisting that torso side to side. Make sure to lift your heel up as you twist away so that your knee stays comfortable. All right, starting through, lifting the arms straight up to shoulder and then down to the thigh. Pull your belly button into the spine there to keep your core switched on the whole time. Breathing out on the lift, inhale as the arms drop down. Good, resting for 10 seconds if you wish to, otherwise you can continue with those arm movements. Holding the weight to chest, starting lifting the arms above the head now. Try not to lock out those elbows. So exhale as you press up, inhale as you bring the weight down to the chest. Try not to let the arms drop too much so that you're holding that tension in the weight and working those arms a little bit stronger. Good, resting for 10, otherwise continue on. So holding the weight up and bringing it down to horizontal, so arms stay straight. Don't let the arms drop lower than your shoulder height if possible. Got to work a little bit stronger here to pull your belly button right in towards the spine so that your deep core is holding your body so you don't arch and rock. Almost there. Good, 10 seconds rest, or keep going. Shoulders roll out a little bit if you need to. Going to start with the arms above the head, coming into tricep drops. So elbows pointing forward, nice and narrow around the head, and we're going to drop the weight to the nape of the neck and all the way up towards the roof. So try to do full range with the arms if you can, so it activates all that tricep. So the back of those arms there is where you're targeting. Awesome work. 10 seconds rest. We're going to go into pulses with the tricep drops. I'm just turning on the side so that you can see what it looks like. Feel free to stay in the same direction or take one foot behind you. Now tricep drops is just like you're rubbing the back of the head. So it goes into the middle of the head and just before you hit the top of the head, you are just pulsing out those triceps, so that way it starts to burn through the back of the arms. You might start to feel it here. We've only got 10 more seconds to go. But if you're still wanting a little bit more, remember to keep going for another 10 seconds while we're resting it through for those of you who choose to. Amazing. Alright, arms go straight above the head. We are going to just bend the elbows halfway, pointing the elbows a little bit more diagonally to the side now rather than straight forward like a tricep. These are just to activate and strengthen your shoulder muscles here. Good. So you're moving it about 5 centimeters down, 5 centimeters up. Great. And rest for 10. Taking the legs a little bit wider, we're about to go into the wood chopper with a bit of rotation. So bend through the right and then bring the arms to a diagonal line to the left. So it goes to the outside of that right knee and then sweep the arms. So generally I would say use your torso to twist and then the arms come last as you're going to build up some momentum using your core work, and then the arms hopefully feel a little bit easier to reach up to the corner. Coming up to a rest or continue on here for my level 2s. Alright, the next bit a little bit more fiery. We're going to do a wood chopper halfway. So we start with the arms in the diagonal and then bring it forward just to the chest. So wood chop up and then just to the chest, not coming all the way down. Keeping your legs steady. Keeping your stomach muscles engaged because it will start to get uncomfortable in the shoulders here now. You're almost done, coming up to rest, or again, keep going. We will move on to the next side after this. That's it. Remember to keep your arms straight the whole time in wood chopper. This time you're going to start to bend into your left knee. Take the weight to the outside and exhale, sweep it into the diagonal, into that full wood chopper for now. So use your legs to give you a push, use your torso to give the twist, and then take the arms last. Keep the arms relatively straight on both sides if you can. Almost done with arms, so if you're getting a little bit tired now, just see if you can persevere just a little bit longer. Good, rest it out 10 seconds. We're going to do that halfway mark soon. So the arms will start up in the diagonal to the right and bring it in towards the chest. Keep breathing, one breath, one movement here. Try not to hold on to the breath because it's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable because your body does need the oxygen. Amazing work, 10 seconds rest if you need to. All right, so we're stepping one leg back, doesn't matter which leg. Take the weights behind your arms, keep the arms straight. We're gonna load the tricep a little bit more. So taking the weight from the glutes and then lift as high as you can. This is also a great exercise to do to work the mobility of your arms. Better mobility in the arms will definitely help prevent injuries over time. So again, the back of the arms is where you're going to try to hit it. Good. Give it a rest, give it a shake. Otherwise, keep going if your triceps are quite strong. But we're about to pulse these triceps pushbacks. So we're lifting the arms away from the body and we're just going halfway up, halfway down, pulsing it out. Doing amazing, team. We're about halfway now. Almost done with our arm work. And have a rest. All right, we're coming down to the ground. We're about to hit the core. With your weights, in the arm, lie all the way down, legs bent. Level 1s, you just do a halfway crunch. Level 2s, as long as you can keep your legs on the ground, you're going to go into a full sit-up, reaching the weights above the head. Sometimes I see when people roll up, they lift the legs off the ground to give them a momentum, but you're going to try to keep them planted. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll down. If you start to get tired, you don't have to reach the arms as high. You keep them a little bit lower. Otherwise, 10 seconds rest here. Or keep going if you're feeling zesty still. All right, legs will come into tabletop position. Weights in the air, one leg out and in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back in. Level 2s, you move the arms just behind the head as one leg goes out. It will activate your deep core a little bit more here. Good job. Almost there, giving you 10 seconds rest in a second. All right, 10 seconds rest here. We're gonna do the same move, but with double legs now, which adds a bit more. Arms straight up. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back in. Now, the lower your legs go, the harder your body works. Arms start to go behind your ears if you want to make that a little bit more harder on your core. Lower the legs lower to the floor. Make sure your back though is always imprinted onto the mat. No arching in your lower back. Pull your belly button in so there's no doming through the belly. Good, rest it out. All right, we're gonna start with the legs in 45, arms behind your ears, legs swimming. Again, point the toes if you can or flex them. Lower the legs if it feels easy. Head and shoulders come off the ground, chin tucks into the chest for my level 2s. Level 1s, feel free to drop your head anytime you need if the neck is starting to get sore now. But otherwise, you've only got 10 seconds to go here. And rest. Good. You can sway the knee side to side if you need to for a little bit of release in your lower back if it starts to get uncomfortable. All right, so side to side, we're starting to work the obliques. We're taking the weight to the outside of one knee, lifting the head and shoulders off the ground. Make sure the opposite shoulder, though, completely comes up and you're reaching your weight to the knee area. The higher you go, obviously, the more six-pack work you get. Breathe out as you twist. Inhale into the middle. Exhale to the other side. Good. Take a moment. Take the arms above the head, holding it there. Legs up into the air. My level 1, you're going to have your legs bent. Level 2, the legs are straight. This is your lower abs we're working on now. Trying to lift that lower back and glutes off the ground. Straight up and down. Doesn't matter if you don't get very far off the ground today, right? We're just trying to build up that strength and endurance in your lower ab muscles. Remember, you can always take it down. Try a few with the harder version. Try a few with a slightly nicer version. It's just about progressing. And rest. Good. All right, flipping it over. Planking is the last few things we need to do. Hands under the shoulders, lift the knees. Elongate out from the crown of the head, pushing the heels back. Share the weight of the body. And breathe. Very close to the end. Hopefully you can start to feel that shoulder and deep core working and getting strong over time. And release, pull back, have a stretch out, arms all the way. Forehead close to the ground. Perfect. All right, we're into the stretch. If you can just hold on with me for a little bit. Let's stretch out those shoulders, thread the needle, then to the other side. Okay, coming into that tricep stretch, reaching the arm up. And then swap to the other side. Crossing one leg over the other and just twisting to that bent knee. This is just to help your spine and lower back if you have any niggles there from your ab work. Swap to the other side. Always turning your body towards the bent knee, looking over your other shoulder. Amazing, guys. You did great.
Amazing work, team. You have done it. You have finished your workout. If you have enjoyed the workout, please like the video and definitely subscribe to my channel, as it will help me definitely grow. And I will see you on the next one.